Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'aruka Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace salutation to all Yakim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. So this video, I want to talk about, basically I want to talk about Esau, how filthy Esau is, filthy creature. He's really filthy, and basically I get triggered by a story that this cave monkey that I work with told me, that's something that happened with him or that he did in the past. So, yeah, let me just go right into it. So, this dude, he was telling, during when we had a break, so he was telling, he used that soccer used to play soccer back in the days. He used to play soccer, and let me see, was it with soccer? Oh no, it was something with the job, concerning with the job. He was working with a job and he had to go somewhere, a village. I believe it was near Amsterdam, if I'm correct. It doesn't matter really where it was. But and he was there with another guy. They went there and they supposed to work there for a week and stay in some kind of hotel, like a pension or something, like a bed and breakfast or something. So the plan was that they would stay there. Would stay there for a week, and fix the job. And I believe it was painting. I'm not sure. And so he said, so he went with a dude, So he had to work with a dude, and he met the dude for the first time. And while they were driving towards that village where they had to work, this dude, so not the co-worker, the other dude was telling him that he was an homosexual. He was telling him that, explaining him that, so and they were talking about that the whole way. That's what he told me, this and that. And he said it was so they had one room with separate beds, and they so the dude asked him. He said the dude asked him if he had a problem to sleep in the same room with him because that dude was a homosexual. And let me tell you, that dude that I work with, he is engaged with his wife right now, so he's waiting. He's waiting to get married with the female that he is with currently. Currently, so so the dude was telling that the dude was so the dude asked him like if he had a problem with him sleeping in the same room, and he said he didn't mind. He said like, yeah, it doesn't matter, we all humans. You know how the Edomites are, the devil, always want to talk about, yeah, we all the same. Yeah, yeah, right. Anyway, so so they stayed in the same room but the separated beds. So he was telling the story, la di la. They were doing the job, and every night, they were drinking at the bar in that thing, and almost every night they drank some, and then he said like the last night, like Thursday night and Friday, they went back home. Thursday night, he get intimate with the dude, and he said, they were drinking, and then they get a little bit touchy with each other. He didn't go in details, and I didn't ask him because I don't want to know that shit. So, but anyway, the point was that he was getting intimate with him, and he said like, yeah. And then the next day they spoke about it, and he explained the guy that it was that he knew what happened, that it wasn't the alcohol, but he was just curious how it would be with a man, you know. And that shows you how fucking filthy these cave monkeys are. And it's in their spirit to do that shit. Because I remember, back in the days when the clubs, when I used to go to the clubs and the bar dancings, whatever. And even on television, you see that shit a lot. That these Edomites, they like to, kiss for fun with each other. You had boyfriends. Even when they go out with the girls, then they start grabbing each other's ass and so called it's all a joke. But no, that's their spirit, man. It's in their spirit. Matter of fact, let me jump to the book of Hebrews, because it's in the spirit, man. Esau is a filthy, fucking filthy creature, man. So this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So, lest there be any fornicator or profane person, and profane means out of the temple. He's not right. He's working that which is unseemly. He's doing, and it's in the spirit, man, all the time. A good movie to watch is The Hut of Uncle Tom. It's a slave movie, and it shows you what they used to do with the little boys. And the book of Joel, it speaks about it. Let me see. This Joel chapter 3 and verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. So let me read it again. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, a boy, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. So, and they sold a girl for wine that they may drink. That already shows you. Fucking filthy, man. So, and those were the things that they used to do, man. They turned those little boys into little sodomites, And you watch that movie, you see them fighting, the little boys fighting with each other about who can sleep in the master's room, Hey man, hey Esau need to go, man. That's why you Edomites gonna be exterminated after 1,000 years of slavery because y'all fucking filthy, man. Y'all fucking filthy. How and that and then I have to stay in the spirit because of course you want to curse somebody out. You don't wanna be in the same environment as that person. But for our punishment, the Most High have put over us the lowest of the lowest. So and that's our punishment. So this is what we get for not obeying to the law, statutes, and commandments, to the words of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. This is the punishment. But a punishment is coming to an end. But anyway, hey, this bastard, hey, this dude, it was fucking filthy, man. And he said like, yeah, I mean like, yeah, you need to try something before you can judge, yeah, before you can judge it. But that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Those, that's something that no, it ain't supposed to be like that, And this fucking creature Esau, he polluted the whole planet with his fucking shit. Because nowadays you got sodomites everywhere, even in the Middle East. You got sodomites. They fleeing to Holland. They running to Holland because here they can be free, especially Holland. They like Holland because there they can be free. Holland was the first country that started with gay marriage. The first country who made it legal, man. Hey, these people got to go, man. So this dude was telling me the story, and I was inside. I had to stay calm. Of course, I was listening. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, so-called interested. I'm like, I was already thinking at your job, man. I'm going to make a video about this, man. This is fucking filthy, man. This is fucking filthy. But that's the spirit, man. Hey, the book of Habakkuk, spirit which is in him. Let me see. The spirit which is in him is not upright, and that's true. Let me see. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. So, his soul is not upright. It is in him to do all this fucking shit, man. And like I said, I remember back in the days how they used to do that so-called joke. They like, back in the days you had these programs, when you had like young people, whether it be from Holland or England or whatever, and they go on vacation without their parents. And like 9 of the 10 times, you see of course, the girls being harlots and shit, show the titties and stuff. But you see the boys, getting touchy with each other, jumping on each other, hanging on each other, man. Hey, man, when I be drinking and drunk, man, of course, you know, you have, I mean, like, brother, let brotherly love continue, but you don't want a dude hanging on you, you know, you try to sleep, they jumping on in your bed and shit, man. Hey, this creature, man, this cave monkey is so fucking filthy, man. So fucking filthy. So, and don't forget what they used to do, man. They used to do buck breaking, man. And in order for you to think about doing something like that, it already shows your spirit, They want to do something and then want to say that they are not gay. Let me show you that. Let me see. So these are the things that they used to do. They tie back in slavery. They tie him down, so he couldn't go nowhere. And they just start, and then they of course they beat him up. Make all the slaves watch and so, and then they start raping him. And a lot of times they raping him with multiple males. Those were the things that they were doing, man. Fucking filthy, filthy fucking creatures, man. These devil need to go, man. These devil need to go. That's why you're going to be exterminated, you Edomites, man. That's why there's no reason for let you live, man. After you done your work, hardcore slavery, you're going to be done away with, man. And they want to call it a good thing. They like, dude was talking like, yeah, I got nothing against homosexuals and this and that. I got a cousin of mine, she's a lesbian and she's married, and which is good for them, they're happy, this and that. I'm like, man, fuck off, man. Fucking filthy fucker, man. So yeah, man. So yeah, man. So these are the things that they used to do, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, because all this wickedness, they call it good. All this wickedness is what they call good. You know, when somebody so-called comes out of the closet, they calling him brave and this and that. You had like a couple of years ago, you had Bruce Jenner. He transformed. And they gave him the Woman of the Year award. It doesn't make no sense, man. That's some fucking bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit, man. Doesn't make no sense. Really nonsense, man. Woe unto them, book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Because all those things, they call it good. They call it brave. When somebody comes out of the closet wants to transform, they're happy to help him. Yeah, even your health insurance will cover the cost for your transforming. I remember, like, I don't know, maybe it was a year ago, a while ago, in Australia, some dude who refused to call and transformed a dude who transformed or tried to be like a lady, who transformed, and he didn't want to call it a woman, and that thing got in front of the judge, and he had to pay like I don't know how much, man, maybe $40,000 or something, or even more. I don't remember the amount anymore, but it was a lot. It was a lot of money. But anyway, this is our punishment. So and we have been warned, but we didn't want to listen because we saw this creature crawling, and and the Most High said to us, like, if you don't not gonna hearken unto my voice, I'm gonna put these low cave monkeys over you. And you can see the Most High got a sense of humor because he put this stupid people, this good for nothing creatures over us. They ruling, they're fucking weak. They're fucking stupid. There's nothing that they have invented. They be walking on this planet like they create this and that. No, nothing, man. All the things that they got is stolen from Jacob. From From Jacob descended, from the real children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the so-called Indianos, man. We are the inventors. We are the salt of the earth. Anyway, this is the book of Job, chapter 30. Let me just start at verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose father I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yeah, because these Edomites, if you put them with your animals, they will start raping your animals. You know how many videos there are on internet? You have females having sex with dogs, even males fucking dogs and shit, doing all kinds of shit with horses and whatever, with all kinds of animals. It's in the spirit, man. In Germany, you got a brothel where people can go to have sex with animals. A brothel, a fucking brothel, man. Can you imagine that? That's sick, man. That's real sick. And even our people start to do that sick shit because I believe it was in, where was it, Colombia or something? I believe it was Colombia. I'm not sure. One of the countries, they bring a boy, and in order for him to become a man, they let him fuck a donkey, man. And that shows you that Esau have been there. Because, hey, any Jacob descendant in his right mind wouldn't think about something like that. You wouldn't get. How the fuck do you get aroused from an animal, man? The shit is not good, man. You know what the scripture said when something like that happened? The animal and the person needs to be put to death, man. Matter of fact, I believe it's in the book of Leviticus, if I'm correct. Let me see. Yes, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18. Let me start from. Let me start at verse 22. This the. Let me see. So this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. So homosexuality is not something that you're supposed to do. It's an abomination. Verse 23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith, neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It's confusion. So let me see. There's some other. Uh, Let me see. Yes, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter uh, chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So, according to the scriptures, you have to, when somebody gonna lay down with a beast, you have to kill that person and you have to kill that beast, and it's going to be sin among him on himself. So according to the Bible, it's a rightful thing to do. So I'm not telling you to go outside and start doing that. No, because the scripture said everything is lawful, all things are lawful, but not all things are expedience. Because we're living in a society where they promote these things. Esau is in rulership right now, and we have to listen to his rule. Romans 13 and 1 explains you that. We still have to go by his rule, and it doesn't mean that you have to how you say that uh, I said that it doesn't mean that you have to lay down with a beast or something. No, but you can't do them nothing. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 15. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and he shall slay the beast. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So that already shows you, you know. So this is not something that you're supposed to do, and that shows you how filthy Esau is. If they, you know, and that's the scripture said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's a wicked shit. Basically, do you think that those animals wanna be raped by people? They don't want that. They don't. Do they got a choice? Do they got a voice to say something? No. They just got animals there, man. What the fuck's going on? This shit's fucking shit, man. Fucking sick. So let me see. This back to the book of Job, chapter 30 and 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose father I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, flying, fleeing into the wilderness in former time desolate and waste. Yeah, because they used to live in those caves and used to walk on all fours, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth among men. They cried after them as after a thief. So everywhere they used to walk, the people used to chase them away to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth and the rocks. Among the bushes they braid, they make it sounds like monkeys, like donkeys, and they still do it. Give those Edomites a couple of beers, those males, let them drink a couple of beers, and they start like, immediately they start doing that. Among the bushes they braid, under the nettles they were gathered together. They are children of fool, yet children of base men. They were viler than the earth. So that already shows you they were filthier than the earth. And that's why they keep on doing this filthy shit, man. That's why they keep doing this filthy shit, man. It's in them. Like I read in the book of Hebrews, there's no creature, there's no nation as filthy as Esau, and that's why he's gonna be exterminated after 1,000 years slavery. There's going to be no more white men because you can't have these people walking the earth, man. They will do, they pollute, man. They standard polluters, man. So yeah, so basically with that, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baruch HaKodesh, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace salutations to Yakim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.